It's me and Connor.
What?
Connor and me, we love talking Yankees, so grab a seat. New York at heart, we rep BX, chat about the team with no BS. It's Captain's Convos, 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 Captain's Convos.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Captain's Corner. I am Ryan, here with
Connor, Matt, and Neil. Today we're here with two special guests, my brother and our friend Neil. We're going to play some games and try and forget about how awful the Yankees are.
Mm-hmm. So just to kick it off, Neil, Matt, how are we doing today?
Matt, want to kick it off?
Yeah, I know the Yankees lost, and this is the Yankees pod, so I should be feeling sad.
Right.
I only watched a couple of the innings. I went to go see The Drama. Good movie. Today's a beautiful day.
Okay, there you go.
That's a good day. Can't complain also. Pretty much after Ryan texted and I saw the score, I took a nap and watched a little bit of the game. It kind of went as expected, but today's my dog's 6th birthday, so can't overshadow that.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
What's their name?
Charlie.
Nice. Happy birthday to Charlie. That's incredible.
Charlie says thank you.
Love that.
I'm going to dedicate
Did you meet him?
this video to Charlie.
Oh, thank you. He'll
Yeah.
appreciate that. Did you guys meet him when I brought him back to Pennsylvania?
I don't think I've ever
This
met
was a while ago. It's like 5 years ago.
I hope to one day, though. It sounds
Yeah, I'll swing him through. I'll swing him by one day. I'll stop by everyone's house.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we'll get right. We're gonna run a trivia game to start things up. So I have a trivia book here. I'm just gonna flip through the pages. Random question. We'll go in order. We'll go Connor, Matt, Neil. If you get it right, you get a point. And we'll go first one to 4. All right. So we'll keep it nice and short. Now, the level of difficulty of these questions, no idea. They can range from ridiculous to super easy. It's going to be luck of the draw. So listen, don't get discouraged. Just have some fun. You know what I mean? We're here to have a good time. So Connor, you're up first. All right.
I'm ready, brother.
First question. Bo Jackson was drafted by the Yankees out of high school, but decided to attend Auburn University instead. And this is a true or false question.
I think false. I don't remember Bo Jackson and the Yankees at all.
That is incorrect. It is true.
What would you guys have said, Matt, Neil?
I would have said false because he played football. And do you have to play college to go to the NFL?
You do. I would have guessed true. I feel like I saw where that question was going. Now, did he go back into the draft after 3 years? Because he spent 3 years at Auburn.
Probably, I'd imagine.
And then he went to the Royals from there.
Wow, imagine if Bo Jackson was a Yankee.
I never knew that there was.
He wasn't on the Yankees?
He was a Royal.
Oh, that was the trick part of it. I see.
He was drafted, but then decided to. All right, listen, Connor, great effort. All right, you'll get him.
I just woke up, guy. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Come in.
It's early in the morning.
This is a fun one. Here we go. Gary Sanchez is the fastest catcher in MLB history to reach blank home runs. It's multiple choice. 25, 50, 100, or 300.
This Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's me.
This is you.
No pressure.
Well, he hit like 21 in 50 games. That's got to be pretty quick. I would hope 20. We'll go 25.
25. That is incorrect. It is 100.
Damn.
We're off to a hot start.
So he was the fastest catcher in MLB history to reach 100 home runs. That was a good guess, though, because like you said, he hit a lot right out of the gate.
I mean,
you know who the fastest was?
What'd you say?
Who was the fastest to 25? Do you know?
Good question. I wish that this trivia book gave me more intel on it.
I also didn't think Gary would have been that good for that many seasons in a row. Like, he very quickly went to being terrible for us.
He did. He
This
did.
is
Yeah.
actually a relevant topic because did you guys see his throw at first base the other day? He
No.
It was a pretty crucial spot in the game. They had him playing first, which was crazy in general. But the pitcher, Jay runs, right? Gary picks it up. He throws the ball 90 miles an hour, drills his pitcher in the kneecap. The guy's like toppling.
No way.
Best thing ever. But then today he hits a game-tying home run. So like he's still doing Gary things, it seems like.
Yeah.
Is he with the Twins still? Where is he now?
He's with God, what it's bad.
He was
that
on
I'm-
the Padres for a while. I don't know where he is now, but I think the last team he was on was the Padres, right?
Yeah, I want to say I'm not confident. I don't think it's like the Brewers, but it's a blue team. I don't know. I really
Okay.
Oh, it might be.
I want to keep up with Gary because I think it's incredible he's still in the league, to be completely fair.
Ryan, trivia
Yeah.
on you. What team is he on?
I'm gonna guess the Brewers. That's probably a bad one.
Fuck, he's right.
Let's go. Come on,
Let's
I get the
go,
first
1 for 1.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, what was it? Two or three times all-star before it started to go like that.
Yeah, dude, people, I mean, we had hoped he was going to be like the next Posada, some of us.
Seemed like it. Seemed like it.
Thought we were going to have a home run hitting catcher. He's pretty good defensively, good arm, and then he just,
And yeah.
Ryan,
yeah.
how many All Stars did he have?
Connor, this is my trivia show, okay? It's
No.
I'm gonna say two. I'm
All
with Matt. I'm gonna say
Two.
two.
2.
Fuck you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I found
Nice.
that one. All right, Neil, you're up. Here we go.
All right.
Well, this is a fun one. In the 2004 ALCS, the Red Sox beat the Yankees in 7 games. Who won ALCS MVP?
Oh.
Oh, and sorry, it's multiple choice. A, Johnny Damon. B, David Ortiz. C, Manny Ramirez. D, Pedro Martinez. Some names we're familiar with and some that we really do hate. So who won
Johnny
AL?
Damon was gonna be my first guess. I'll go with Johnny Damon. So I remember the most vivid image I remember from that is his long hair and his beard. So
I love that. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. It was B, David Ortiz.
Ooh.
man.
Which that's a tough one because Connor, would you know that?
No, I didn't. But I just
We're off to a hot start.
I think for the show, honestly,
Mm.
we should go over, just in solidarity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Just
they
to,
say going over
to support what the
the
Yankees
same
have done this series,
difficulty
let's
as
go
getting
over.
all of them right. So
In support of this Yankees Rays series, we should go over. So
I respect that. You guys talked before we started the show. You were like, let's
Yeah.
do that. It's
Let's
kind of like
tank. Let's tank. Yeah.
high school basketball when like
Let's
they let someone score first. That was a tough one though. All 4 of those guys were elite. So all right, here we go.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna change the rules too. We're gonna go first to 2. Okay. And listen, no disrespect to you guys. It's just we got a lot to cover today.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's fair.
all right. So here we go. Connor, you're back up. Are you ready?
I'm so ready, dude.
Before moving to the outfield, what position did Babe Ruth play in 127 appearances? A, pitcher. B, first base.
Well, he
C,
definitely
catcher.
pitched.
D, second baseman. Connor, if you could please let me finish the question before chiming in, that would be greatly appreciated.
Shut up. And he definitely pitched, and he also played first base.
We're going to need one.
According to
answer.
MLB The Show, I'm gonna say pitcher.
That is correct. It was a pitcher. Well
Wait,
done.
no way.
127
Connor gets a Babe Ruth
appearances?
question where the answer is he pitched. That's the most well-known thing about the Ruth.
Yeah.
Matt,
How many
please.
years was that?
That can't be the first correct answer that we have.
Matt, please.
I keep
will you
asking
return?
follow-up questions. Forget like the book doesn't have the follow-ups.
You're exposing me. That is crazy. 127 appearances as a pitcher before moving to the outfield. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Some people compare Shohei to him.
I don't say. I guess if you're going 30 starts a year, it'd be like 5 seasons.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way of looking at it.
And thank you for that, Connor. That was good. All right, so Connor's in the lead 1-0. Matthew, coming to you. This is going to be an interesting one. Which former Yankee was the first athlete to appear on a box of Wheaties? We have A, Babe Ruth, B, Joe DiMaggio, C, Lou Gehrig, D. Mickey Mantle.
You should get this.
I was hoping there'd be more of a hint to it because Wheaties feels like it's an old, very white cereal. So I was hoping that there'd be one famous white guy on that list that I could go, yeah, it's by him.
Yeah, you got 4 of them.
I mean, Ruth was not eating Wheaties, but he'd be good enough to be on the cover. Connor, what's that look? Give me who's B again?
B was DiMaggio. C. Gehrig. D. Mantle.
DiMaggio felt like a nice, clean personality. Let me go with him.
Joe DiMaggio. That is incorrect.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's a tough one. It was actually Lou Gehrig, who, to be honest, like aside from I liked your cancellation of Babe Ruth there, but I wouldn't have thought it was Lou. I would have thought DiMaggio or Mantle.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that disease. Little Norm Macdonald, baby.
All right, moving on. Neil coming at you. Ooh, this is kind of a crazy one. In a high school football game, former Yankee Johnny Damon suffered his first sports concussion at the hands of which NFL superstar? We have Ronnie Lott, Michael Strahan, Troy Polamalu, or Warren Sapp. Also, let me just say, no matter what the answer is, this is crazy that Johnny Damon got by one of these guys is insane.
What state's Johnny Damon from?
Not sure.
Do we know? Do we know?
Is that legal? Is that legal?
Yeah, that's insider trading. I can't give you that.
Insider trading. All right. I don't think he's from California, is he?
I don't know.
What were the options again?
Got you. It's Ronnie Lott is A. B. Michael Strahan. C. Troy Polamalu. D. Warren Sapp.
I don't think it's right, but I'll go Strahan because they're in New York at the same time. So
great guess. That is incorrect. It was Warren Sapp.
Really? That's a scary concussion.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a terrifying concussion.
How majestic would Polamalu be with Damon? Both of those hairs floating up from the
getting
hip.
tangled up together.
Yeah.
You just see two beautiful heads of hair colliding.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They get lathered up with Head and Shoulders conditioner to get it out.
Oh my gosh. And just to reiterate, these questions are of no reflection of true knowledge because these are absurd. But Connor coming back.
No, it is 1-0, but yeah, continue.
The one that I had my finger on, I think is too easy. So Connor, I'm gonna go one above it for you. Which former? Oh God, it's even easier. Should I still give it to him?
Go to another one.
Okay. Let's do one more round of this.
Go to another one.
I like that, and I'll let you guys know what they were. That's Connor. They're really trying to give you the dub here with what I'm looking at. Here we go. Which former Yankee?
Cabrera.
What?
No. Sorry.
Right, that is incorrect.
That counts as an answer.
No. Ask the question.
Who is Melky Cabrera?
Okay, no, this isn't Jeopardy.
Connor, I'm just going to say I don't like that out of you, so just watch yourself. You're in thin ice. Which former Yankee was the first American League relief pitcher to win the Cy Young Award? A. Goose Gossage, B. Whitey Ford, C. Waite Hoyt, or D. Sparky Lyle?
Interesting. I want to say Sparky Lyle.
Some great names up there. Do you want to say him or are you saying him?
I mean, Goose Gossage is a legend. I don't know if he ever won Cy Young, though. Did you say, what was the third name you said? Hoity Toity?
Waite Hoyt.
That's a fake name. Who's the other guy?
It was Gossage, Whitey Ford, Waite Hoyt, Sparky Lyle.
I mean, Whitey Ford was a starter primarily, no?
I'm going to
take my answer, Sparky Lyle.
Sparky Lyle, that is correct.
All right.
Well done. Matthew and Neil, I'm going to give you guys those 2 questions that I didn't want to give to Connor.
I appreciate that.
Of course. So, Matthew, coming at you. Which former Yanks pitcher has a common baseball surgery named after them? We have A. Luis Severino, B. Tommy John, C. J.A. Happ, or D. Spud Chandler. And I want to say before you answer,
Are we serious?
Don't sleep on the J.A. Happ injury. Okay.
Okay.
Matthew,
J. Happ, famous Yankee. We'll go with. I won't pontificate. We'll go Tommy John, but I didn't know he was a Yankee.
I was about to say, if this is right, is it right?
That is correct. It is Tommy
I
John.
never knew he was a Yankee.
Yeah. I forget like where I saw that, but yeah. Crazy.
All right.
All right, and then Neil
On the board.
Shout out Yankees creating elbow injuries.
to round us off, and I think this is an easy one.
All right.
Which Yankees pitcher holds the record for fastest pitch ever thrown at 105.1 miles per hour?
Chapman.
A. Andy Pettit, B. Aroldis Chapman, C. Mariano Rivera, D. Red Ruffing. You're going with?
I'll go Chapman.
That is correct.
I remember watching it right before he got traded to the Cubs.
105, bro. Can you imagine standing in the box and seeing that come at you?
Imagine getting hit by that.
I can imagine because I feel like Matt threw that fast when we played wiffle ball as a kid.
Matt did. As far as our league goes, Matt threw heat.
I mean, truly tried too hard for wiffle ball.
I pitched with both hands. I hit from both sides of the plate.
He did throw lefty, and honestly, when he got me out, it was a little embarrassing.
That is tough. That's got to be an ego hit.
But I would practice in my backyard, just me, a wiffle ball, and a plastic chair while I was in college.
It's incredible.
So I think I lost.
Sick. You just lift weights and throw wiffle balls?
Bro, that was it.
Yeah, it would make me feel better though. Like after that, I would go play with Ryan, and then I would feel pretty good.
Why would you feel good?
Huh?
Why would you?
All right, next question. Let's go.
No, listen.
One quick aside. Sorry, I remember when we were texting about this the other day. I remember during COVID, I came home one week, and anytime I looked out the back window, I saw Ryan going yard off Ari. Again and again and again and again.
On TikTok I did every day hitting a dinger a day. God, that was, and I did a different celebration for each one. That was actually a great time. Sometimes I go back and watch those. There's really not a better feeling in the world. I imagine hitting an actual home run in like the MLB would be pretty cool. But hitting a wiffle ball home run over your house is like
you had like a tall roof too.
Yeah,
going up the yard. So that was like
monster.
you felt like you're hitting a bomb.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Little shout out to that man in the top right. We had a shared yard with my grandma, and this man used to hit it over the foul pole at the end of my grandma's yard, and we were playing in my yard. And I don't know.
I didn't make the middle school baseball team, baby.
Because you held back for your friends.
It would have been too unfair for our middle school to have had me on the team.
Rumors had it you were juicing back in the day. The Wiffle Ball Association, I think that they kind of were a little weary about you.
That's fair. It was a tennis ball, so the ball was juiced.
No, didn't you do that with a wiffle ball?
Nope.
Well, my memory is ruined, and it means nothing to me now.
No, go back. Have that memory. Don't let this ruin it for you.
Yeah, no, it was a wiffle ball, Connor. Don't worry about it.
You would still hit it over my grandma's.
I had some far shots with the wiffle ball.
Yeah.
One of the earliest memory on my phone is a video of Dad pitching a wiffle ball to me and me hitting it into the pool.
That's fire.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that. How long ago was that? If you have that on your phone,
It was 23.
I was gonna say that must be pretty recent.
Yeah, not that long ago.
Like if if it went in the pool, was it live? Did you guys play like live wiffle ball, or was it like that's a single, that's a double?
Okay, normally that would be a home run, but let me tell you, you'll appreciate this, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite memories, Ryan Simpson used to come over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was
And
a wiffle ball player back in the day. I just want to say that.
he was a demon.
Yeah.
And to make it more fair, we would both hit lefty.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hit lefty, pull side lefty was our pool.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a live ball in the pool. I remember playing, I think it was me, him, I want to say Matt, and I really think it was just three of us, and we probably did like an auto hitter or something like that. But I remember like us hitting in the pool, and it was raining, like pouring rain, and us jumping into the pool to get the ball to try and get them out, and just doing that for like hours.
That's peak childhood right there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That brought me back.
Yeah.
Shout out Ryan Simpson. Shout out Matthew, I guess.
It wasn't a tennis ball, bro. It was a wiffle ball.
No, it was a wiffle ball. It was a wiffle ball. But it was a far hit for a tennis ball still.
It was.
It's a drive. Hit off the top of the pole.
I remember it going over on it.
Yeah.
At least
we had to stop playing with the tennis ball shortly after that. Grandma got mad at us.
Yeah, we kept hitting her house.
Reasonably so. Yeah, you can't be.
Last little tidbit. When we were playing that wiffle ball game in the rain with Simpson, I remember, I believe he went up on me. And he was like, oh, you can play righty, or you can hit righty, like, just for the inning, because I was down. And I, of course, took the opportunity, and I hit a bomb, and he said it was foul. And I swear, I promise on my fucking parents' lives, it was a fair ball, and he just refused to accept that. And as the gracious host I was, I just had to eat that. But fuck you, Simpson. That was a home run, and I should have won that game.
Yeah. Shout out rescinded. Shout out rescinded.
How do you follow it up?
Shout out, bad shout out. What'd you say, Neil?
Yeah, how do you follow it up, though? Did he get on base?
Yeah, true.
Honestly, I think I grounded out to the pitcher, but we're not going to talk about that.
No. There's got to be footage out there somewhere that we can go find and see.
Yeah, Matamoros road cameras or something.
Hey, let me send you the video of me hitting that ball off my dad. Put that in the pod.
We will edit it in if you send it.
The people will like that.
And we'll add that to the intro.
I might get invited on John Boy after that.
He'll do a lip reading on it. Your dad's. We'll definitely get into more because I do want to talk a little league because we were all kind of. But let's get angry at something. Let me take this video down.
Did we finish? Oh, it was 1-2, so I won the trivia.
Yeah,
you won.
We'll give you the crown. In hindsight, some of those trivia questions were absolutely ridiculous, but regardless, it was fun.
Guys, I'm about to go dark. I apologize.
All good, absolutely.
My phone's dying.
So this is just what we're working with stat-wise at the moment. And one thing I want to start off on a positive note. The top, right? Ben Rice. Unbelievable. If there's been anything good about this season so far, it's him. He's a young guy and he's just crushing the ball. And Judge got his 4th homer today. Would have been sick if we made it worth something. Ryan McMahon had a chance late in the game, but like grounded out first pitch. I can't stand when they get out first pitch in a big moment. But yeah, I mean this is pretty bad to look at when you look at those averages and OPSs. And yeah, if anyone has anything to say, Rosario looks good.
This was my concern, even in that first series where our pitching was unbelievable. If you looked up and down the batting order, the averages weren't great, and that's usually, and that kind of middles. Yeah, I'm already blanking. Who did we play in the second series?
The was it Giants A's?
No, it was, I think
Giants Mariners, right?
Yeah.
So lost one game, but even after that, where we had to Marlins, and we played the Marlins too, right? And we had to like grind away hitting, and it's kind of like
That's right.
good to see that even when Judge wasn't coming through, like we were hitting the ball, because every season, the past couple seasons, like if Judge hits, and I get he's a highly paid player and it's kind of how it goes, but if Judge hits, we win. If he doesn't hit, we lose. And that's kind of what it's looking at. But I do want to throw back. I did say Ben Rice, best player to ever play baseball.
You did say that.
He's living up to it.
He's coming through, and
that's Stan's still hitting. So
he is. He's slowed down a little bit, but he's been great. And that's so true. Especially, I think that because the pitching was so good the first few games, like you said, it hid the fact that like we really weren't hitting anyway.
Yeah.
But now that like, and people are like upset, the pitching still is good. Like giving up 4 runs, giving up 3 runs, like that's baseball. It's going to happen just because we don't have Schlittler and Fried being perfect every game. Like you should still be able to go out there and score 4 or 5 runs and win a game. Like it's the offense right now, and it is bad. But
what I don't get is if you're hitting like dog shit. Why aren't you just trying to foul some balls off and like run up the starting pitchers a pitch count? Like our guys are swinging with like just sub 150 batting averages, and they're swinging first pitch, and they have the weakest contact. Like 100. Go through 7, 8. Even when Gardner wasn't hitting well, he still would have 10 pitch at bats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can contribute in other ways. And today, Grichuk's a prime example of that. Randall Grichuk, he's on my hate list. He went up there and he watched one down the middle, swung at like an awful sweeper, and then strike 3 was right down the middle and he didn't swing. It's like, bro, not only are you not hitting, like you're not doing anything. And like you just like, foul a couple pitches off, like have a good eye at least. But Grichuk and JC Escara, I know it's early. I'm kind of done with them.
I just think we don't have, I mean, people know this, we don't have good baseball IQ whatsoever. Like, I mean, the fact that Ben Rice accidentally challenged a call and I know he's one of our best hitters, but doesn't get benched after that. Like, dude, you've wasted so many challenges on just terrible pitches. I don't know what they're called. Whatever the challenges would be. But
Matt,
it just doesn't make sense.
One of my big takeaways from early in the season is how bad we are at challenging pitches.
Yeah. But it makes sense that we're bad at it. 8 for our last 22. It makes sense that we're bad at it. We have terrible baseball IQ.
12 in the series.
We started off so hot too. Like we were literally like the best team like the first couple games. And then since then, Ben Rice had the worst one of the year, I think today. It was a cutter right down the middle and he challenged.
And then he tried acting like he wasn't like
it was such a bad look. And then he homers later in the game, so he makes up for it. But I agree, like the challenges and talk about baseball IQ, Connor. Do you want to touch on what Jazz said after the game yesterday? Did you see that?
I did. He basically said, so obviously we lost to the Rays in humiliating fashion. And there was a ground ball to Jazz, and he tried to tag the runner out and then throw it to first. And he missed the tag, and he didn't get the throw off to first. All right, so that's the scenario we're working in. And then they interviewed him after the game, and he was like, yeah, I don't know, like if I would have tagged him first and then threw to second, if that would have counted, if the run would have scored. I mean, 0 baseball knowledge. Kind of insane for an MLB player. I mean, truly, truly stupid. And shout out Jazz. I like Jazz, but one of the worst interviews I've ever seen in my life. And also, if you watch the play, wasn't even a scenario that was like possible. He tried tagging him and he missed it. There was no world where he was throwing it to first and not trying to tag him. So it was like there was no point in even saying that. And I'm a little confused on what that interview even was. You know what I mean? And truly just a bad look for us.
That was my first thought, was like, I don't even know if he knew what he was like saying. Like it was so preposterous. Like the sentiment was like, if you hit the ball over the fence, is it a home run? It's basically him saying that.
Yeah.
But like you said, like I don't even know like what he was really saying in regards to the play. And I do love Jazz too, but that I literally said that to Matt and Neil before you came on. I was like, that's like the worst little answer I've seen from a Yankees player in like years. And then Neil mentioned like it's almost as bad as the USA WBC coach not knowing that it was.
Oh my God, Mark DeRosa is an idiot.
It's like as bad as that. And probably worse because this is like this is basic. Like this is and then Boone defended him afterwards. Boone was like, I don't know, he said something like Jazz isn't stupid. Like he didn't mean to say that. I don't know. Just not good.
Boone needs to learn to bench people, but it probably makes Cash feel really good hiring the dumbest people in the league because he's like, they need someone to tell them what to do.
Hey, do we have Girardi in the booth? Maybe get him a step closer to the dugout.
Yeah.
We should have never fired him.
He sounds good up there, man. He makes a lot.
I like him.
That like you wonder, could he come back out and help us out? But yeah, I mean that was really bad. And then I'll just throw this up there. I mean, to think that we started 7-1 is pretty crazy. And now it's like it didn't even happen.
And we are losing the tiebreaker, so we are in second place technically.
Crazy. 5-game losing streak. Yeah, just not a place you want to be at. I don't know. There's not really much to say about how we've been playing other than it's really bad.
I mean, true. And like you said, it really, like, the pitching has not been horrible. It is truly, the hitting is embarrassing. I watched a game, was it the second game in the series? And it was just a bad watch.
Mm-hmm.
Just first inning
not
of the
fun.
ninth inning. It was just a bad watch. And that's maybe the worst part.
I think that's a common theme these last 5 games. It's like, it's exactly that. It's a bad watch. Every at bat is bad. It even hurt just to see Cam get lit up a little bit early on, like just such solid contact. Defensive blunders. They were stealing all over us this series. That's not fun. I know that they have speed, obviously. Chandler Simpson's a freak. He's such a good player to have. Like, he just puts the ball in play and beats everything out. But just a bad watch, bro. And the Yankees can lose and it be a good watch. That's very possible. I know it's hard to even say that, but like some games are fun and you just don't win them. Like today, the last inning was fun for the Yankees. Otherwise, just really bad baseball. Neil and Matt, I want to transition. I don't know who would want to touch on this first, but thoughts on the ABS. We talked to Jabba about this. He kind of feels the same way we do, but I'm just curious kind of what you guys think about it and sort of like, I don't know where the future of it lies maybe.
I like it. Think it can have some touches, of course, because the current rule is just like 3 challenges and you're done, right? Even if you get it right.
Is it 3 or 2?
It's 2.
Is it 2? Is it only 2? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe like, I don't know, maybe like the old NFL rule with the challenges, or I don't know if it's still the rule, like you get the last challenge back if you get it right. Because I mean, there's a million ways. There's a million like calls you can challenge. Some teams are better than others. Like the Marlins would be able to do it all game long, keep getting it back, and that can be an argument for keeping it the way it is. But if you look at the Yankees, those challenges will be done in the first inning or 2, so it'll be okay. You know, it just averages out. I like that something's finally there, either to like put one side or the other, kind of like for them to have to take a backseat to a call, whether it's the pitcher, the batter, the umpire, whatever it is. So I like that something's finally happening. I know they're going to say it's not perfect because kind of like that tennis system, and they've always said it's not perfect, but it's something.
Yeah.
I would just like to see some teams get one of those challenges back if they get it right. Maybe save it for like, make sure you have it for a crucial moment in the game.
Definitely. Matthew, you got any thoughts on it?
I don't understand the point for an ancient man standing behind the plate. I think it should be fully automated. Though I should say, I don't like automation in general, but I do think for the game of baseball, like keep the umps higher. Just they do the bases, they still say the calls and whatnot. Like what the Korean leagues have that. It feels very silly that we're adding an element of strategy to the game based on calling balls and strikes, which the umpire should just inherently be doing correctly anyway.
Mhm.
So I like the system. I just think it needs to go further. I think I saw something. Somebody said something about like seventh. It was probably talking baseball. That like seventh inning or later, everything is ABS. Just so that way, like the last 2 minutes in the NFL, that kind of makes sense to me. To maybe that can be your step towards fully automated, but I guess you do get the fun with it not being fully automated. Of you get a nice compilation of both umpires and pitchers looking stupid. Because I mean, why would a pitcher ever call it? But they like to.
Mhm.
And maybe Ben Rice would find his way into a couple compilations as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He definitely
Oh,
would.
just throwing it back. If it was happy the USA beat the DR in the semifinals, right? But that last pitch was nowhere close.
Oh, yeah.
It was nowhere close, and the game just ended, and there's nothing to back it up.
So true. Yeah, that sucked because everyone was saying like, not that USA shouldn't have won, but there was so much discourse about like it being a cheap way to end the game, and that's
Yeah.
exactly, you don't want it to end like that. And then in the what was it, the first or second game of the year, Judge taps his helmet, call gets reversed, home run the next pitch. And
Yeah.
I know for years we've been victim of Judge getting that low ball called as a strike on him. So this is kind of my stance is like I think being in between full automation and like none is kind of like not a great place to be. I do like the ABS in a lot of scenarios, but I just think like right now, and I know everyone says like it's only like 5 seconds of like review time, but when a team, like you said, Neil, keeps getting it, like challenging and keeps getting it, it actually does take kind of a long time. When you have like 5 successful challenges in like an inning and a half, it's like, oh my God, we keep looking at this. I'm just a little sad because like catchers and framing, I'm gonna miss. And it's tough because bad umps, like I hate bad umps, but like just the art of like framing, like how you receive it, it's always been something that I thought was like fascinating and something that catchers like literally grow up practicing. So it's interesting to see how once we get to full automation, that's basically going to be gone. And then touching back to our wiffle ball days, I know I've told Connor this, but like ABS is basically like having the lawn chair back there. Like I know I've been so frustrated when the baseball like nicks a tiny part of the zone and it's a strike. But then you think about like if it nicks the lawn chair, that's a strike.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know. I think we're going to be talking about this for a long time. Like this whole season, I think ABS, they're not going to make any changes, but I think throughout the season, teams are going to strategically get better. I don't really think I saw an argument where like people say umps are going to get better because they're going to not want to keep getting embarrassed. I don't know.
Who said that?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, especially because like
who's the new Angel Hernandez? Wasn't it JC JV something? Who's already missed
CB Buckner,
40,000 calls.
CB Buckner.
CB, there we go. CB Buckner.
He had one. I don't know if you guys saw earlier in the season, but he said a runner didn't touch first base, and he wasn't. He wasn't.
Crazy.
Then he was a victim. Then the very
I like
next
the confidence though.
Oh yeah, for sure. He stood behind it. But then the very next night he was behind home plate and he had 2 brutal calls overturned.
He's like, you take away my ability to ruin a game behind the plate. Just wait till you see me at first.
This could be made up. This could be, so I'm gonna say allegedly. He has the like, what do they call it? Like the highest missed call rate in the MLB behind home plate.
I believe that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, it's and I did see one that was funny. It was like the pitcher was mad at the call, and then the ump was just looking at him like, challenge it. I kind of like that aspect where the ump was like, you don't think it's a strike, then use one of the challenges.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, ABS is such an interesting topic, but let's see. Connor, do we want to go into our judge's trial?
We can if you want.
Yeah, we can kind of just open it up to a group discussion. Each pod we put a player or something on trial. So like we put the Giants on trial the first series because they were terrible. We've put Boone on trial. Our most recent one, was it like Doval, or I forget who it was.
Doval, and then with Java we did ABS, and that's how we talked about that.
So today I have 3 propositions for putting them on trial. We've touched on a few of them, but we can just go at it again. We have Randall Grichuk, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and JC Escara. And to be simple with it, Grichuk and Escara on there because I think they're combined 0 for like 25 or something with a ton of strikeouts. And then Jazz I put on there for that post-game interview. And because kind of just recently he's had, I mean, we're 15 games in, and he's had some brutal errors, some bad mental mistakes, like taking leads off first while he's fixing his gloves and not paying attention. He almost got picked off today, actually doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He just made it back. But I'm putting all 3 of those on trial, and I'm gonna call them all guilty. If anyone has any things to say or arguments, if you think that they're not guilty of being just, I mean, Jazz has been good, but his mental stuff, but the other 2 are just awful.
I am a bit of a pessimist at times. And
I'm with being a Yankees fan.
The hater in me, the absolute hater in me, is like the bigger offer that these players who would not even scratch the last Yankees World Series team, the further along that goes, the more of a fuck you, Hal and Cash, that it is to them. So stink it up, those 2, as much as they want. Jazz is annoying because he's supposed to be good, and he can be absolutely amazing. He talks about 50-50, and then he complains that it's a little too cold. Dude, like, where are the hand warmers? Go sit somewhere where the heat's blowing on you. Like, I don't know. It just feels like for a baseball player, he doesn't like baseball that much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna agree with you guys here. It's pretty easy. When Jazz's defense was Boone had to make 2 statements in like 10 days about Jazz's defense, and it's news on ESPN. And he can't hit the ball. I have learned that every time you turn on Jazz, he tends to go like 400 with 10 home runs. But I just don't see it happening. I know, like, interviews right after the game, especially right after the end of the game where the last one happened, it could be a bit emotional, but it's like in the middle of the play, it looked like he was just panicking. He didn't know where to go. Like, he didn't know where to go. He didn't feel the ball cleanly. Looked like he was gonna throw it home initially. It said something about a tag that I didn't see, and then just nothing. And it's like him. I know I said it before, but our middle infield right now, it's like they can't hit or play defense.
Yeah. Well, hey, we have Volpe coming back, so that'll be fixed.
The chosen child.
Even if he hits 180, I guess that's improvement.
Yeah, I guess so.
Connor, you got anything on those 3 guys?
Yeah, I mean, I guess to play devil's advocate with Grichuk and Escara, I mean, at least they're, they don't play every day, and it's still early. So, what are they, 0 for 11 or something? I mean, realistically, like, they could still get their bearings and be fine for the season. I will say I don't think Boone is putting them in the best positions. So I kind of put more of that on Boone. Jazz, I'm a big Jazz fan, and like he was talking about 50-50, and I believe one of our preseason takes was that he would easily get to 35-35, if not 40-40. And I wish I could take that back, but we can't. And yeah, I mean, I think he'll heat up too. We're still only like 4 series in. But he's been pretty tough to watch and listen to. So definitely guilty on Jazz. Grichuk and Escar, it's like, what do you want? They're bench players, like barely getting at bats. So I don't know. I feel like I'm sympathetic towards them, but Jazz is definitely guilty.
That's valid.
Just to go back, I will agree with Connor here. I remember Ryan, when you and I played on the Cardinals together, there was only one game where I came off the bench all year, right? Only one game, freezing cold. I came on my second at bat, 2 outs in the sometime bottom or top of the 6th, and Matt's on the mound, right? And we were talking before. Matt threw heat back in the day. Freezing cold. I swung right through 3 fastballs right down the middle. It is, and I actually led the league in when they brought the books together. I led the league in batting average that year. So it's hard to like in New York, especially at this time of year. I know it's been a little warmer, but it is at no time I can't. And I'm trying to compare Little League to MLB. I can't
It's the
imagine
best
it's any
comparison we got,
easier.
baby.
I mean, when Matt's on the mound, I guess it is like
If you
but
make that comparison, there's no better place to do that than on Captain's Corner podcast because me and Connor reference Little League more than we should.
No, I like that.
It's all the same, right? It's all the same.
Baseball.
Pretty much.
Some of these guys,
like,
man, I will
What's
say,
the
like,
implication of Jazz plays bad in the cold? He's gonna suck every postseason? What a weird
I guess
statement
so.
to make.
I guess so.
That is
Yeah.
true.
How old is oh man, the dude that just got called up for the Pirates? What's his name?
Oh, Connor.
Connor.
Yeah, Connor Griffin. Was that guy? Was he even old enough for us to play Little League against him? What was
No,
he? 3 years
listen-
old at
listen
that
to this.
time. So we were striking him out then. So you can.
Easy,
I-
easy.
I just saw a Barstool clip. Connor Griffin was 13 years old during COVID. Does that
Yeah, that's
blow
crazy.
your mind?
What
That's
the
my-
hell?
I was
That was
I
my
was
senior year of
20.
college. My senior lacrosse season
Yeah.
got canceled halfway through.
He was
Is
13.
Connor Griffin, is he a weirdo?
You know what's even worse? He
He's
didn't play
definitely-
baseball prior to COVID. I just saw him doing
I did hear that. I didn't know if that was true or not.
Wow.
Unbelievable. He picked up baseball
What?
at 13 during COVID because he had like a bunch of time. He's like, all right, let me train baseball.
Hold
He's
on,
now,
hold
like,
on. He's been playing baseball for like 7 years.
6
I think.
years.
yeah, since COVID.
Shut
6
up.
years and making how many 100 million to play baseball now?
Yeah, 9 years, 140 million. He just locked up. Actually
Wow.
insane. I mean, you
He's
have
like
to be
Ryan. He's like you, Ryan.
like me.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a 9 year,
Yeah.
$140 million deal, Connor.
We
I
all
just
thought that
mean
was.
skill wise.
We all thought that was gonna be Clay Pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it should have been, man. He
Should've
actually
been.
he was pitching really well at Delaware, and then I think it was
Is that
like
where he went?
Yeah, we started
After
at
Pitt?
Pitt, and then they got a new coach, and they like cleared out
Yeah.
most of the team. So then he was a starting pitcher for Delaware, and he had like a 3-something ERA. He was doing really well. And then I think it was shoulder, elbow. Just that's what's so
Mhm.
worse. Being a
Mhm.
pitcher, like at
Yeah.
any point it could be gone. So if you don't get that, if you don't make it to the bigs prior to that, it's like it's
And
impossible.
when he was like
Oh.
when he was hitting, like he was playing catcher, right?
Yeah, he was a freak.
He was just throwing the ball all the time. It was like
He was a freak athlete. He really
Yeah.
was.
How tall is Dave Grady?
He's probably like
5'11".
I was
Probably
gonna
That's-
say 6'1".
Dave, if you
I
hear
mean-
a comment,
He threw a no-hitter in your guys's what was it? The Little League All-Star
Yeah, All-Star.
Divisional Championship thing?
I do have to say
I-
one thing. I pitched the last inning of that no hitter because
I was gonna say it was a combined.
combined.
you want to talk
With
about
Ryan.
the clutch gene. You want to talk
Yeah.
about nails. I had to come in there and make history for Dave. So
what's the
Okay.
final score? What's the final score?
great question.
Yeah.
No idea. That's really something I should know. Dave would know on everything. I guarantee I could text him.
I'll message him after.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I feel like Dave in the best, he was disgusting. I used to play video games with him all the time. He had this slight nutcaseness that makes you a
Oh yeah.
good pitcher and a good athlete. He would have been a disgusting pitcher if he kept with baseball.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because he would have that coal. And I mean that in the best of ways. Not like he's a nutcase, but like he just was so good at whatever he tried. It was infuriating.
And he was very
Yeah.
competitive. Like
Yeah.
that little bit of crazy combined with the competitive nature. It's like, dude, every successful pitcher, you hear stories about them, you're like, you're insane. Like something about Luke Weaver. I think he's like the nicest guy, but something's off with him. And like
He
literally-
might have killed
That-
someone.
Joe Kelly and
Yeah,
Joe
God.
Kelly, Tommy Canley.
Yeah, dude, they're all right. Real quick, this is crazy, but the Aroldis Chapman video with his grandma. Every time I think of him, that's all I can think of.
I don't know this video.
You maybe look it up after the pod. I don't even want to say it out loud.
Yeah, go on incognito and look it up.
Yeah, look it up right now. I need your reaction.
Hold on. If I
Also, not nutcase, intensity. That's what
I
I'm
get
looking
logged
for.
off if I swipe out here. Hold on.
No, I think you'll be good. If you just look up Aroldis Chapman grandma,
Okay, well,
Okay.
while Neil is looking that up, truly, Dave Grady was a beast.
He was the best at Mario Kart, though.
Well, I was also right there with them, but
No,
sure.
we weren't. We weren't, dude.
We were. Mario Kart. Listen, you want to say Call of Duty?
We're good.
He was better.
We're good, but he was insane.
I played Mario Kart, Mario Super Sluggers with him like every day as a kid. So that I will stick up and say I think I was right there with them. Any Wii games, I think I was right there. Once you got past that, I did not. But he was truly a beast, and he had like a wiffle ball field in his yard, and it was incredible. And I do think he probably threw the equivalent of like 120 miles per hour. So, and that combined with you, Matt, throwing, I think my career wiffle ball average was probably like in the 100s. So I guess my point is fuck both of you.
I have the advantage of 2 years of age. Another aside, we have a cousin, Aiden. He went on to play college ball. I think he's out of college now. But he was 4 years younger than us. And we used to be like, dude, you're so bad all the time. We're like, nobody wanted him on their team. He's like, he can't hit, he can't pitch. And he was just young. And when he got old, he would
better than all
destroyed us.
Yeah.
But he never did.
I want to touch on something there. But speaking of touching, Neil, did you watch the video?
I was gonna say, was that his biological grandma?
I think it was.
That's his actual grandmother.
I mean, I guess they're close. I don't know. Aroldis Chapman, let us know.
Yeah,
right. I don't know. I feel like growing up, me and Matt were close to our grandma, and I just can't remember a memory like that.
It's insane.
It's with demons like that you throw 105.1.
That's his secret. That's his secret.
Generational breast milk, making them bigger.
He's like Homelander.
Making them stronger.
Oh, it's beautiful, dude.
But
damn, Aroldis. And like Homelander, they hit their wife.
Was that a pull? Wait, was that a pull-out couch?
That's not a joke.
Is that a pull-out couch?
That's not funny.
All that money, and he has his grandma on a pull-out couch.
Yeah, that also is an interesting. Where is that, Chapman? We know you're making that.
Is there a Reddit on this?
All this money went into what he was grabbing. But anyway, Ryan.
I was gonna say to Matt's point. Being the younger one in a situation where the older ones are just trying to dominate, it really lends itself to you like becoming one of the best. Like basketball, wiffle, like whatever it is. When you're the younger one playing with older people, it's the best way to become good, I think.
I think you truly become good, or you just give up quite easily.
True. If you make it out of that, you become
yeah. You gotta have mindset.
Sometimes, especially in wiffle ball, when the older kids are just pegging you and like throwing it 100 miles an hour, it could be tough to keep wanting to play. But yeah, just incredible.
Can you pull up the video of Chapman, Ryan?
No, we're actually not going to show that here on Captain's Corner.
Oh, okay.
Not graphic at all, but that's just not something we are familiar with on this podcast.
I mean, truly, I can
That's
I just
fair.
say, I've seen, I remember people defending it, being like, "Oh, it's not, they have a different culture, or whatever."
They're palling around.
What culture?
That's no. I teach multilingual education.
No.
I teach multilingual education. A lot of my students are immigrants and from that area and that country, and that's not a thing.
No,
Yeah. I don't know what culture they're talking about.
Did John Boy do a lip reading on that?
Good hand reading. I think that's Appalachian culture. That's what that is.
When that video dropped, I was in disbelief. And listen, if that video came out today, I'd be like, that's AI. That has to be AI. But this was pre.
When it was, dude, the number of times that I watched it being like, that's not real. Just like it going on loop because I'm like, what am I watching? Just to come to the realization of what it was
insane. And listen, if you want to do, I don't co-sign that, but if you're gonna do it, just don't put the video out there, bro. Like, it's step one. Don't caress your grandmother like that. Step two, don't have someone record it and post it. That's gotta be. That's
truly two mistakes in a row there.
Two mistakes, you doubled down, and he was smiling as happy.
Well, no. We hope it's only two mistakes in a row.
Did we ever get to the bottom of how he sweat so hard in October in Chicago?
Never, but it's insane, bro. He'll be wearing a turtleneck. It'll be 15 degrees, and he will be drenched in sweat.
I think there's some stimulants that help with that.
There has to be. But I mean, he's doing very well. He was like the best closer in baseball last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's beast.
He's kind of infuriating.
It's insane.
Yeah.
We can kind of touch. We can finish up sort of, but with these last sort of, we do something called the Bleacher Creature Hotline. Usually, I tweet out like, does anyone have questions or like takes that they want us to react to? Today, I didn't get to do that in time. I just went through Yankees Twitter and just kind of found some ideas or statements that people made. One tweet basically said the Rays beat us at small ball. Why can't the Yankees do more of that? If anyone has some thoughts on that.
I have a lot of thoughts on that, and I have for so many years. I understand home runs equal instant runs, right? But my take for years is like, you know what I like more than home runs? People get on base. Right, drive selling with a double, or even like if you get someone not 1 through 9 in your lineup doesn't have to hit home runs. It doesn't have to be solo home run, solo home run. Just get a few guys on base, 3-run home run, maybe 2-run home run later. There you go, 5 runs together. Just even like playing small ball, be able to bunt someone over, bunt someone home, or just even a sac fly, like something. Not everything has to be a home run. I'm gonna blank on who it is, but a few years ago we traded someone for the reasoning was because the person didn't have enough power. We had someone hitting like 292. We traded him for a player hitting 222 with a few home runs.
It's thinking Joey Gallo trade, but I'm not positive.
I think it was the Joey Gallo trade.
Who did we go?
It was the Joey Gallo trade. You're right.
Urshela go over? Voit? One of those two?
I miss Urshela.
I don't remember, but I do remember Joey Gallo striking out again and again and again and again. It's like it doesn't have to be feast or famine. It doesn't have to be home run or strikeout. It's like strikeouts do nothing. Strikeouts are the most unproductive outs you can make. You can get out and have it be productive.
Mm-hmm. And
we don't do that. We don't do that.
That's a huge talking point as of recent. Like there's this huge surge of the nerds of baseball, basically, and I think that's an endearing term for them. But they are like supremely numbers driven. They have the expected stats are very like they're big on those. So like hard contact, like how often, and like you just said, like we know a home run's an instant run. They value that so much.
That's the problem.
It's such an issue. Yeah. And prior to the season, me and Connor were talking about like Spencer Jones, like if he does pan out, like it's hard to even have him in a lineup with Judge, Stanton, like we have so much power, and obviously Judge last year hit like 330, so he's an anomaly. But like, back in the day, like you constructed your lineup like leadoff was speedy contact, second was like usually your best hitter, sort of all around. Third was power, good hitter. Fourth was all power, and then 5 through 9, it's like just get on base. But now it feels like the lineups are just constructed like, and they're teaching just home run over everything. And like you said, strikeouts they give you nothing. So it's tough. And the Rays just literally beat us with so much small ball. I don't remember how many times they bunted, but it was egregious. The soft grounders, just like taking bases. I don't know, man. We really got to do more of that. And we have speed now. We have Jazz. We have Cabby. Like, I don't know.
Why didn't Jazz steal from second?
Yeah, he wants 50 stolen bases, but he doesn't
want to get on base.
That's
the real problem.
But I don't know.
I think to what you guys were saying, like, I mean, back to small ball is the most fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Jeter was probably almost all of our favorite players growing up. What was he known for? Just punching it through the other side.
Base hits.
That's a beautiful piece of hitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think small ball requires baseball IQ. It requires situational hitting, and it requires fundamentals. We obviously don't have fundamentals, and the Yankees just prove time and time again that they don't have good baseball IQ.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if situationally, even if it stays in the infield, but it goes to the right side against the person from third home, they're not thinking that. I mean, they can't even make contact, so asking them to place a ball in a certain spot is probably a little too much anyway. But I just don't think that – it's crazy because it's like not everybody on the team is developed by us. But I feel like we regress players when they get to us. We have an inability to keep good players at a good level when they come to us.
Big time.
And I think the numbers don't correlate. Like, obviously, if a guy could hit a home run every time, we want that. But it's I would say it's easier to get a base hit. Like, I don't know. There's just so much more like field and like probability that you get good enough contact to just get a base hit versus crushing 415. But I don't know.
Yeah, I almost think like early in Judge's career, that was like I can't speak for Aaron Judge, of course, but I feel like he was trying to swing with power and crush home runs. 100%. Right? Because every home run, when he did hit it, it was like remember his first at bat at the Yankees was off the Mohegan Sun Sports Bar.
Crushed it.
Right. But I think he eventually realized like, hey, if I just hit the ball for contact, I'm so powerful it still might go over the fence. And that's kind of why that plus the patient hitting is kind of why, if he doesn't go at least 2 for 4, you can be like, yeah, what's wrong with Aaron Judge right now? Because he's been that good the past couple of years. But yeah, no, I've noticed that too. And it's like pitching, hitting, all of it. Everyone just with the Yankees. Even going back to someone in the division now, look at Sonny Gray and how bad that went, and Frankie Montas and how bad that went, and we get players and then they are awful. Zach Britton, right?
Josh Donaldson.
Yeah.
That was brutal. Yeah,
I was so excited for him.
I know he was such a good player, and then he comes to us and just
can't say, I don't know. Does anyone even remember Troy Tulowitzki being on the Yankees?
Yeah, hey, he had injuries though. He
did. I give it, and he was older, but it's like one of the best shortstops of all time. And if you tell someone he was on the Yankees, I don't know how many people would even remember that.
Ellsbury, he might have been
Jacoby Ellsbury. He played like 4 games.
He was brutal. Yeah, what a bad.
Ichiro still kind of produced for us, but we got him way past his prime.
Yeah, I think he was like 38 when he was on the Yankees.
Yeah, so I think we could build.
Like, and the crazy thing. Good, Matt.
So I think it'd be a fun activity for you guys one time. Try to build a list of Yankees that have the lowest WAR while playing for the Yankees, but produce the highest WAR outside of the Yankees. Because I feel like
a nasty squad.
Dude,
I think we could have a crazy split between what's on our team and what they did elsewhere.
100%.
I feel like our scouting's good. I feel like our minor league development is great. But once they get to New York, it is awful. It is like Clint Frazier, who we never really gave a chance. Like Greg Bird, Gary Sanchez. Speaking about Gary Sanchez. Miguel Andujar.
Oh, that's a tough name to hear, especially because we need a third baseman.
I know.
But yeah, and speaking, like we touched on Randall Grichuk. I know it's still early. We picked him up, but dude, Dominguez is doing great in the minor leagues right now. Like he's had such a weird journey so far, and now he's not even up, and he's crushing the ball. He's a switch hitter. I feel like I'd much prefer him over Randall Grichuk, but that's just an interesting situation. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I would prefer him over Grisham.
That's another.
You know what I mean?
Grisham's batting like 140 or something. It's atrocious.
Hey, that's our leadoff.
Let me pull.
Yeah, don't talk to him like that. That's our leadoff.
Back to it.
He's batting. Where is he at? 133 with with a 528 OPS. That was kind of my preseason take, was that Grisham wouldn't perform the way he did last. Not a hot take, because obviously he had a career year last year. But
I think everyone thought that except for the Yankees.
Literally, let's give him $22 million.
Even a few years ago, more than a few now, but even like bringing in DJ LeMahieu to be a backup because he didn't hit home runs, like right after he won the NL batting title, and then we were forced to play him, and he won the batting title.
He was amazing his first couple of years with us, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he didn't hit home runs. He was like Jeter, just sprayed hits all over the field.
Just put the ball in play. Put the ball in play. Some of the most fun teams to watch were before he was suspended, the Alex Cora Red Sox teams. They were great at just putting the ball in play and going first to third, stealing bases. It's like you gotta hate the Red Sox, but it was so much more fun to watch them than watch Judge strike out 300 times that season.
100%. It's so tough. This next one.
Shout out Judge out, doing great now. Let's get him on the show.
Should we be worried about Cam Schlittler? I actually saw this tweet on Twitter.
He's washed.
I'm not even joking. The tweet said something like, everyone was so high on Cam coming into this season and no one expected it, but like he's going to have a huge regression. I actually saw that tweet. I think it's preposterous.
That is so stupid. And like,
ERA.
Yeah, literally still under a 3 ERA, and like he's given up 3 runs his last 2 outings, but he's still gone 5-6 innings, which is technically a quality start.
Facts.
Like, you're worried about him because he's doing a quality start. How about the offense supports him in any shape or form?
He's the second least to be worried about. It's Ben Rice, then him. Obviously, Judge doesn't count. No one's worried about Judge, but I think those two, it's like they're the top of the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's your perspective here, I guess? Because do you expect him to give up no runs and 1 hit every time he goes out?
Exactly.
Are we going to expect that from Ryan Weathers now, too, who did not get the win the other day?
He's got to go deeper into games. I really like his strikeout stuff. It's great, but he's got to give us some more innings, I feel like.
Can I say something about strikeouts? Kind of like home runs? I'm over them. I don't care if you get 10 strikeouts if you only go 5 innings.
That's a valid and interesting point. So you just prefer don't give up runs and go deep, like
if you can go 7-8 innings, like that was the mark of a good pitcher back in the days. They could go deep in the game, and then your closer comes in and closes it out. Yeah.
Go ahead, finish.
No, I was about to bring it. I was going to say something dumb, so you caught me off at a good point. I was going to say that didn't make sense.
I heard this no, that's great. I heard this. I never thought about it, but I heard this brought up when Skeens was pitching in WBC. Whoever was commentating the game brought up that he does great, but he has to learn how to pitch to contact so he can go deeper into the games.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know how to pitch to contact, like Matt's saying, save your arm a little bit, save the bullpen. I still love strikeouts as a stat. They're a good one to hunt on DraftKings for sure. But I like when the other batters don't touch the ball. That makes me feel safe and secure.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, what was our issue last year? Anytime the bullpen came in, they were going to give up 10 runs. So.
Well, I guess it's also hard too when you need to pitch to strikeouts because your defense sucks.
You probably won't get paid as much anymore now, too, if you're not striking batters out.
But if you can eclipse 200 innings,
that's kind of like, Fried gets strikeouts, but Fried pitches to contact very well. Like, he'll finish a game with 4 or 5 Ks, but he goes like 6 or 7 innings, and like it's always like 1 earned run or something. So
I know he was a closer, but Mariano Rivera would just throw the cutter in on the hand, so we contact.
He did. He had 1 pitch that worked, and no one could hit it. But
notice all these people. I know baseball. I know sports change. I know things evolve over time, but everyone we keep bringing up, it's like they're players that just put the ball in play, or they're pitchers that could they didn't have 3 disgusting over the top strikeout pitches, but they knew how to pitch.
Absolutely.
I feel like if you don't strike out 7, 8, 9, but you can get them out on 5 or 6 pitches,
it's huge.
that's way more preferable than striking out a guy who's not that good. Rather than, bro, if you get a full count on someone 7, 8, 9, it's like you just wasted so many pitches on this guy. And then especially if you walk him, then it's like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, and typically you're not striking out on 3 pitches. Usually you have to here's a high fastball, that's a ball. I'm just trying to raise your eye level. Here's a swing, hopefully you swing. So it's like when you're striking guys out, it's usually like a 4 or 5 pitch at bat. Yeah, absolutely. I like that take. I and like Neil said, obviously we like strikeouts, but it's so true that like it shouldn't be something we really glorify. It should be going deep into games and just keeping the runs down. Absolutely agree with that. And then we can finish up with these two. Are we a bad baseball team? And then actually this one we kind of already did. So we'll finish on this. Are the Yankees a bad baseball team?
Compared to what we should be. Yes.
I like that, yeah.
Well, I feel like even when we win, it's not fun. It's like, we hit a home run on 2 pitches. Oh, cool. Like, I also think our front office does not care about winning baseball. No, they care about making it to the postseason to make as much money as possible. They do not care about winning, and that lack of care for the game and that enthusiasm shows through in every single decision that we make. It is hard to cheer for a team that honestly does not care that much to win it all.
Second generation ownership.
By third gen, they'll go bankrupt.
Yeah. It's like, did he want the team or did he want the money?
Well, neither of them wanted the team. Isn't that what they said?
What did you say?
Didn't neither son want the team?
Oh, I don't know. I never looked into it. But and didn't Cashman get an extension recently?
I think he'll be here for as long as he lives. I think.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I say it all the time. Like, as much as I don't want to, you gotta give. Maybe did we talk about this on the show or right before it started? Like, you gotta give him credit for not blowing up the team in his first 3 years when he won 3 World Series. But besides that, like 2009, then we haven't even played in one. Besides like when we got swept by the Dodgers.
Yeah, we technically played them.
Technically, there was a team on the field for a short amount of time.
Yes.
That 5th inning will haunt me forever. I drove to work every day the week before the World Series, blasting the Juan Soto song. I forget what Spanish artist created it. I was on cloud 9, and then there was still so much hope. That 5th inning, I think easily the worst inning of baseball the Yankees have ever played. You have the greatest player in the world dropping a fly ball or like a line drive, then not covering first. It genuinely probably took me 2 months to fully heal from the World Series. It's
recurring themes.
Yeah,
it's recurring themes.
Honestly, just a complete shutdown. Like, yeah, I don't.
And what game actually was that? Because wasn't the very first game they put Nestor in and Freddie Freeman walked us off?
Yep,
that was a different game, right?
That was the first game. No, the 5th one was I want to say it was like game 3, and we were up like 5-1 in that game or something like that. And then they just blew it, bro. It was like a 4 or 5 run inning for the Dodgers off of just nonsense.
I think the most devastating part was afterwards, or whenever the news came out that their literal game plan for the Yankees was make them play baseball.
That hurts so bad. And they did it perfectly. They let us just make mistakes and they won.
Just put the ball in play. That's all it is. Put the ball in play.
100%.
I remember
that's how I like to play table tennis.
Put it in play.
Put it in play.
Put it in play. See what happens.
It's actually not how I like to play. I play very aggressive.
I play more
I don't remember you playing that
way. Yeah. I remember the last World Series. We were in Scranton, and you, me, some of our other friends were. I believe we were bar hopping. Was it Halloween? And I remember just looking up at the TV in the bar and thinking, like, oh my God, the Blue Jays are going to beat the Dodgers. Like, all that pain that we experienced, we're going to see these guys lose. And then seeing what was it? Will Smith hit the tying home run, and then Miguel Rojas of all people, um, hit the home run to take the lead or whatever. And then all of us were just kind of like crying at the bar, doing
That
our
had
whole.
to be one of was that one of the greatest Game 7s of all time? It had to be.
It was probably from a baseball experience, but from a personal experience, truly one of the worst.
Like, IKF was that close to winning it for the Blue Jays, and then who was it that like should have collided, but they still made the catch somehow? And then the ball gets lodged under the wall. Like there was some Houdini voodoo type stuff going on in that game. It was insane.
Yeah, I mean, IKF with truly the worst lead possibly I've ever seen.
Yeah,
crazy.
IKF, another played pretty good baseball before the Yankees. Terrible with them, pretty good after.
Yeah, I think he did all right. He did all right for the Yankees. Just didn't hit home runs, so it's like get out of town.
Well, his defense was just atrocious.
It did get bad,
and it was supposed to be Gold Glove. I mean, it's the same thing Volpe last year. It was supposed to be amazing. And
we didn't play him at the position that he won a Gold Glove in, though.
True.
But that's his fault for not getting good at the other position.
You're right.
It's kind of like, but also like someone like Volpe last year, who's also supposed to be a great defensive player. It's like, did he want to play through the injury? Should we have forced him to sit down? And he just he sucked.
Wait, did he want to play through it, or was that the Yankees making him play through it?
Good question. I have no idea.
I feel like Cash would be crying if Volpe was like, "No, guys, I'm going to go out there." He would be giving him his roses every single day because he's the chosen son.
He couldn't throw the ball at the first. Yeah,
no, he could not.
It was like a 4-hopper every time
from a very important position.
And one thing the Yankees love doing is hiding injuries from like the fans and like just everyone. Like the Rizzo concussion was unbelievable. That was actually just totally mishandled.
That was nuts.
Playing him.
That could have lifelong repercussions.
100%. It's like that's
3 concussions.
All right, let's end the pod.
All right, yeah. One more thing before we end it. Totally, Yankees. Hopefully they do good. They're doing bad right now. I want to touch on. Listen, Bieber-Cella, right? Our guy. We used to have a group chat. I'm going to just say the name. If you're not proud of it, then you can leave right now. It was.
I'm glad you brought it up.
And muscle.
I don't know if we can say the last one.
No, we can say it. I said it. We're all stans of Justin Bieber.
We were.
And we all like to work out.
Yes. He just did Coachella, and he did a lot of his like old stuff. And like I saw clips. He was just pulling up YouTube, and like it was basically like I don't know. It was awesome. But I love Justin Bieber, and just had to touch on that because this is the OG squad right here.
Glad you did. I'm glad you did. I thought about it. Didn't know if it was something we brought up on this pod, but I'm happy you did it.
Had to be.
I don't know how much I like his last album, but I still go back and look up his top 5 live performance video every so often and listen to that while I'm working. He's the voice of an angel.
It's unbelievable. Like when I don't really like force myself to, but when I do hear "Love Yourself," it's like doesn't matter what I'm doing. I just feel angelic in the moment. He's got a lot of songs like that where just shout out Justin Bieber, man. And good for him doing Coachella. And there's not these crazy performances, none of that. He's on YouTube. He looked like the D's Nuts video, and he's just laughing to himself in front of like thousands and thousands of people. I love him for that.
And shout out him getting back up there after half his face stopped working.
That was crazy.
You remember that?
Yeah. That was
we texted about that.
Yeah.
Listen, we've kind of
shout out to the dad life. Shout out to the dad life.
In the Bieber fandom, but when big things happen, I feel like we're still on top of it, you know? So that was
you
scary.
kind of have to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If
You
you
have
have
to
a
be.
chat called what it was called, you have to kind of stay in the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We might have
good
to-
memories.
I might have to, you guys have to we have to send some snaps of just listening to Beebs again because it was always nice seeing that.
Mhm.
Gotta get back on the horse.
Neil, that was always a very welcomed video when it was just you singing along to Beebs in a gym.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't not.
No.
Restaurant, gym, like no matter where you are.
Yeah, the amount of times I was in the car and I would tell whoever's in the car with me, I was like, no, play Bieber's song, watch this. And I would record the video and be like, I just came on.
Wow, how random.
Yeah, just for the boys.
That's
Just
so
for the boys.
Love it. Love that.
amazing. Beautiful pod. Connor, I know you have the
Yeah.
playlist. You have a song for us?
It's so funny because this playlist that we've definitely have started and you should follow. I forget every single pod that it's a thing, but it's okay because I got it. I got it.
Just to give you guys some context, at the end of each pod, Connor gives us a classic song that the listener should go listen to, and that we're supposed to be making this playlist that's like a Captain's Corner pod playlist with just straight classics. He has yet to make the playlist. We're like 32 videos deep now. But Connor, yeah, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna say so. Some of the past ones: "Hurt Me Soul" by Lupe, "Go" by Common, "Kiss the Ring" by Raekwon, "Photosynthesis" by Saba, "What's
Are these
Wrong"
just songs Connor likes?
by Isaiah
I think
Rashad.
so.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna give a double here. Okay. Really, in honor of the Yankees doing so well, I'm gonna give two Biggie songs.
Okay.
Okay, and these are two of my favorites. "Sky's the Limit" and "Notorious Thugs." Just listen to those. Maybe, I mean, you don't have to, but maybe take a substance and listen to them. And truly, truly heavenly. But we don't condone that on this pod. But I mean, Biggie all time.
Are these
and
all raps?
yeah, they're all rap songs.
No, for the classic playlist? Or it could be anything.
It's not really classic. It's more of a rap playlist.
Matt's
Okay, I was
classic.
gonna say it
mean,
would have
Matt's
been
classic.
good to have a Bieber on to end out the Bieber conversation.
Not on this one.
At this point, I don't even know if the playlist will ever be created or what it is. But it's fun to remind Connor and watch him be flustered at the end. And yeah, listen.
Really though, if you go back, we will make it one day. But if you go back and
One day.
listen to all of them, to all the people that are listening all the way through our pods,
Yeah.
Truly an incredible playlist if you're into like good music. So.
Love that. And if you don't want to take a substance, just find your grandma, find a sofa, and just gently caress.
No.
No.
Don't do that to Biggie. No.
The podcast does not condone that
Nope.
either.
You gotta make it to the big league somehow.
Thank you so much for coming on and chatting it up with us. We'll definitely have you back on during the season. Hopefully, when the Yankees are doing a little bit better. And yeah, thank you, and go Yanks.
Thank y'all.
Go Yanks.
Cheers.